Hi, this is Sujithra, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce CE from Kamadenu Arts and Science College, Satyamangalam. In this video, we are going to discuss about the introduction to meeting, types of meeting, and requisition of a valid meeting. So let's see one by one. First, we are going to see about the introduction of meeting. Meeting is an assembly of people for a particular purpose, especially for the formal discussions that it is in. So, number of people join hands together, come to a particular purpose, and they discuss on a formal issues or a formal proceedings. That is called as a meeting. Then, certain number of members coming together for transacting the business according to the agenda. That agenda means what we have to discuss in the meeting. It will have a number of members. Members will come together for transacting the business. So in any business transaction, the business is the agenda of the meeting. In that business transaction, there may be a lot of issues will be discussed. All that issues are considered as agenda of the meeting, and we will discuss that. Then there are for which the notice have been given. For this kind of meeting notice should be served already to the member of the organization. The next we are going to see about the types of meeting. There are different types of meeting. There are majorly four meetings in the organization. One is the member that is held by the member of the organization. Under this, we have this types. Meeting of a company is classified into a three category, that is a shareholder, director, and a creditor and debtor holder. The shareholder is divided into a general meeting and class meeting. The general meeting means there is a two classification under the general meeting. Those are those right to vote. They will attend this meeting. So members means shareholders. Shareholders whose name has been registered in the register office, they will become the member of the organization. They will attend the general meeting. Then the general meeting is subdivided into three category. That is the statutory meeting, annual general meeting, and extraordinary general meeting. Members meeting. First one is a member meeting. Member meeting is divided into two categories. That is a general meeting. Uh, in that first one is an annual general meeting. Every public company will hold an annual general meeting of its member every year. This meeting is to be called and held by the directors of the company, and it is mandatory for every types of the company. That is, annual general meeting, it will be conducted once in every year, and it is mandatory that every organization should have to be conducted. The next one is a statutory meeting. Statutory meeting is the first meeting of the member of the public company, and it is held once in the lifetime of the company. Statutory means legal, so it should be everything should be based on the law, and it is certified by at least the two director. Then it is a meeting which happens in the beginning of the incorporation of the company. So once company is started, from that day it should be conducted. It will happen once in the lifetime of the company. The next type is extraordinary general meeting. Extraordinary general meetings other than the annual general meeting and statutory meeting is known as a extraordinary meeting. Then this meeting is held on the special occasion, or it can say in a special emergency. Then other than the annual general meeting in another statutory meeting for any major decision making purpose. The next type is class meeting. The company has different kinds of shares. When the meeting is arranged by the any kind of shareholders, it's called as a class meeting. So there are the major meetings of general meeting. The second is a class meeting. So class meeting is made based on different classes of differential shareholders or small shareholders. So when they have some issues, so those kind of issues will be discussed in the meeting. The next we are coming to a director. The second main the division is directors. In that the first subdivision is the board of directors meeting. The board meeting in a company is a formal meeting of the directors of the company called to debate certain issues and problems decision to run the company smoothly in order to achieve the desired goals and objectives set. That now coming to our directors, then the board of directors meetings or usual directors. Board meetings or the directors sit together and discuss a certain of the business organization that is called as the board of directors meeting. The next one is committee meeting. A committee meeting is a formal gathering of a subgroup within an organization who come together to fulfill a predetermined object. The committee meeting or these board of directors have done some committees, requirement committee. So this like these may done lot of committees. These committees will discuss those issues for which it is formed. Directors will be called as a board meeting. Next, we are going to see about creditors, creditor and debenture holders. The first one is a debenture holder. Meeting of the debenture holder are held according to the conditions contained in the debenture trust deed. These meetings are called from time to time where the interest of debenture holders are involved at the time of reconstruction, reorganization, amalgamation, or winding up of the company. The next one is that is a debenture holder of the company have any issues or what is the condition of the debentures, any alteration arises, it will be discussed in that meeting. The next one is creditor. The company shall along with the calling of the meeting of the company at which the resolution of the voluntary winding up. Creditors can call for meeting of creditors, seek for the help and support for the taking decision. The creditors and contributions in winding up. So at the time of winding up, creditors can call for meeting of creditors, seek for the help and support for the taking decision. The next we are going to requisites of the valid meeting. The first one is the proper authority. The proper authority means a meeting to be a valid must be called by a proper authority. It is the board who can normally convene meeting. But under certain circumstances, meeting can also be convinced by the member, company law, board or the central government. The next one is notice. The second requirement of the valid meeting is that all those who are concerned with the business of the meeting and are entitled to attend it and are communicated of the date, time, place and business of the meeting. Such a communication is called as a notice of the meeting. And then 21 days notice is returning should be given to the member to call the meeting of the members. The next one is not less than 21 days means that both the date of the meeting and the date on which it is to be served or to be excluded. That is 21 clear days notice. Where the notice is sent by the post, it shall be deemed to have been received at the expiration of fourth 8th hour after the posting. The next one is ordinary and special business. The notice of meeting must contain a statement of nature of the business to transacted in the meeting. That is the section 173 classifies the business into an ordinary business and special business. The ordinary business means the following business which is transacted at every annual general meeting that's to be considered as an ordinary business. Then the special business means in ordinary business, sheets and the report of the board of directors and the auditors, the declaration of a dividend, then the appointment of the director in place of those of retiring, then the appointment of and fixing the remuneration of the auditors. The next one is the special business. Any business other than the ordinary business transacted at the annual general meeting and all business transacted at the statutory meeting and at any extraordinary general meeting is deemed as a special business. In case of any item or special business to be including in a particular the nature of the concern or the interest if any therein of any directors and the manager. The next requisition is quorum under section 174. A quorum may be defined as the minimum number of members who must be present at a meeting in order that the business of the meeting may be validly transacted. Unless the articles of the company provide for the large number, 5 members personally present in the case of public company, other than the public company which has become such by right of the section 43 subsection E, and 2 persons personally present in the case of private company will be the quorum for the meeting of the company. Then it is noted that the articles cannot provided for a small quorum. No proxies also formatting the quorum. The next one is Chairman, Section 175. A meeting cannot proceed to transact any business without electing a chairman. The articles of the company must provide who will be the chairman at the general meeting. Where the articles are silent, the member present at the meeting may elect one of them themselves to be the chairman thereof. Election may be by show of hands, shall immediately take the poll. If any some other person is elected as the result of the poll, he shall be the chairman for the rest of the meeting. The next requisite is minutes of the meeting. The term minutes means the official record of the meeting of a company. There are a summary of the business transacted, decisions and the resolutions arrived at the meeting. It is incumbent of the company to maintain the minutes of proceeding of general meeting and of the board of directors and other meetings. Every company shall causes the entire in the minutes of proceedings of every meeting within the 30 days of the conclusion of each and every meeting concerned. The minute book shall be bound and its pages consecutively numbered. Then agenda. Generally, we know the agenda is a list of programs of the business to be transacted at the meeting. Then this is necessary in order to conduct the business smoothly and in order which the consumes less time and work faster. The next requisite is proxy. The term proxy has two meanings. A person representatives of the members at the meeting, that is the person authorized to act or whether at the meeting of the company, and the instrument by which a person is appointed to act for other at a meeting of the company, since a representative can be appointed only in writing. The next one is OT. The decision at the meetings are taken by the way of passing the resolution. Every proposed resolution is discussed by the member of the company. Member have the right to move the amendment to the proposed resolution provided by the amendment or garment to the proposed resolution. Thank you for watching this.